But in the meantime, 90 cents. I mean, that I think that it's going to do that rather easily. Just based off that, the market's real hot. EMAs look great. We're not overheated. We're not overextended. DAG is real new. People are just starting to hear about it. DAG is starting to slowly make its rounds on Twitter. What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets coming at you with another video. Click subscribe below. You can also click, I have down here in the corner, I have a new little watermark. It's my logo. You can click that logo and you can subscribe that way too. Same difference, no difference. I am going to be picking, over the coming weeks, 25 people randomly in the comments section. I will let you know if you're one of them. As this channel grows, when the channel gets very large, which is just a matter of time, I will be rewarding the people that were here early and said in the comments below, type "I subscribed" below for a chance to be selected. It'll pay off in the long run, promise. Now, taking a look at the market. Today, Bitcoin 48,900. We did kind of get rejected on that 50,000 level, but I think the next time we go over 50 and we start pushing at that 50 again, next time we're actually going to break it. We're going to get above that 50 and we're going to find that support. Otherwise, the market's not really doing a whole lot today. Kind of just a little bit of sideways action, not too much, just some chops, some consolidation. But one thing that is looking real nice today is the DAG Constellation chart. DAG is on fire, 44 cents. Like I said in my previous video, I was buying DAG at the 5-cent range. DAG is on a major run. If you got it down here, congratulations. It's a nice run of about 700% so far. During my last video on DAG was 21 cents. So check out my other video on DAG, and that was a video prediction on DAG to $1. It's more than doubled since my last video, and I just made that video pretty recently. It's an Api3 and DAG video. So check that out, just like this video. But so basically DAG is looking awesome. I love the 20 EMA and the 55, how they're separated, and they've just kept the same consistent separation all the way up. Real nice. I like to see that. The price predictions we are looking at, and from the last video, if I just grab my tool here and we set it there, like we've said in many other videos, DAG is a month ahead of all the other charts. It is 1 month ahead. We made the run up, hit our head on the 1618 a few times before coming above it and finding support. And now we are heading to that 2,272, which is around 60, 65 cents in that range, about 63 cents. Exactly like I said in the last video, that you're going to come above the 1618, find that support, and carry on. And that's where we're heading. That total there would be a real nice run from just down here in this range. When you get up there, you're talking a 1,200% return on anything you got in low. That's a 12x. That's pretty nice. So that's what DAG is doing currently. DAG, another thing to consider with DAG is it's still early with DAG. The market cap, I mean, it's different on different websites, but if we are to just look at DAG here on CoinMarketCap, up 19% today. I don't want it to get too much more overheated than it might already be, but it's a nice run. Anyways, on here, market cap, we have 569 million. I know other websites might have it in the $800 million range, but anyways, CoinMarketCap has got it about, 500 million. So it's not even to $1 billion yet, so it's not even considered, too much of a major coin, but, it still has plenty of room to grow. I believe that it's easily going to $1. It's easily going to go to $1 billion, and it's easily going to go to $1. And as it gets a little over $1 billion there, it's that's going to be one and the same. So currently, another thing to consider, I've been getting my DAG on KuCoin, but right now DAG is not on many of the major exchanges. Just think later, if you get something like DAG on, after these runs we're already having, if you get DAG on something like Coinbase, Kraken, Binance US, Voyager, any of these, or Gemini, any of these larger platforms, when they list it, and it's not just on KuCoin, I mean, it's got a lot of potential. And then in my previous video, I also explained, I broke down a lot of what DAG is all about. We kind of dove into I believe we went into their website a little bit, and we're just doing some research on DAG in general. DAG isn't just your meme coin or average coin just floating around. DAG is a pretty solid project. So DAG is looking great. The other thing I want to look at, actually, let's back up here. Before we leave DAG, let's draw something else out here. Let's draw a fib out on, say we wanted to draw a fib out on this next run that we had here. And we set it there on that super high wick. What we are looking at for the 1618 on this fib, 91 cents. And later, much later, $2.19. But in the meantime, you know, 90 cents, I mean, I think that it's going to do that rather easily. Just based off that, the market's real hot. EMAs look great. We're not overheated. We're not overextended. DAG is real new. People are just starting to hear about it. DAG is starting to slowly make its rounds on Twitter. It's slow in the crypto Twitter space. It's slowly starting to gain a little bit of ground. So this price action might get even more people involved. So let's take a look at API3, because I also like this one. I really like API3. A big reason why I like API3 is API3 is much earlier than DAG. Let's pull that up real quick. You saw the market cap on DAG. The only reason this price is so high on API3, $4.62, that's just because the circulating supply is so extremely low. We're talking a circulating supply of only 13 million, even a lot less than Bitcoin, which is pretty surprising. But yeah, 13 million circulating supply, so that explains this super high price. Honestly, I do not care about the price. I don't care if API3 is 5 cents, 10 cents, it doesn't matter. What matters is the potential, the percentages and the potential gains that it can put down. You can, if you have a super low circulating supply, you know, API3 can go to 50 bucks, you know, that's not even much movement really. So that's why the price is so high. But back to what I was saying on the market cap. Market cap on coinmarketcap.com, we're only at 64 million. Still super low. You can do a 10x and still only be at 640 million, and you're still under that billion mark before you're even getting started. So I'm pretty happy I grabbed some API3. It is very early. Like I explained also in the last video, Charles Hoskinson is following them, founder of Cardano. Do you not think that later Cardano is going to be investing more into API3? API3 could be a sleeping giant, just to be honest, just putting everything together. Back to the chart. Pulling out the fib on the chart, like we showed in the last video, the 1618 to $34. If this chart is about a month behind DAG's chart. If this chart can do anything like what DAG did, then it will come up to the 1618 and hit its head at $34, which would be very nice. Then it would carry on past the 1618, find that support, and continue its run up. We are still very early in this bull run. We're barely getting our feet wet in this bull run. Now, we did have a couple drops below the 20 EMA, and we found support on the 55 EMA. So at least we found support there. It didn't dip below that and stay under it, or come up and then go under it again. That wouldn't be, I wouldn't like that. That wouldn't be too pretty. But it is nice that we found support on the 55, and then today, exactly what we needed, Nice green candle. We're coming up. We're above the 20 EMA currently. And we need to find support back on that 20 EMA and then start to find that uptrend as the rest of the market starts to heat up, because that's what we're looking at with the rest of the market, either this weekend or early next week into next week, where the market starts to heat up. That's where we can get that uptrend where things can start to head up slowly. We can start to get these EMAs to curve up and the candles to start closing above. But we need to come above the 20 EMA and find that support. And this actually wasn't too bad here. Nice little consolidation and chop, and 462 is a real nice price, because we were down at a little under $4 or right around $4. So this isn't too bad. Could definitely be worse, and we're going to be continuing on. I really believe we're going to continue on to this $34, no problem, off this chart here. So that's what we're looking at with Api3. I want to play you a quick clip also on, this is Kevin Cage's YouTube page, so go ahead and follow that. But this is Kevin Cage. Just listen to this here. Listen to what he had to say about Api3, and he's been following it for much longer than me.
Api3, one of my favorite oracles, doing things differently. I don't think it's a threat to Chainlink per se. This is just doing first-party oracles backed by some of the biggest groups in the world, and nobody's paying attention to it. And nobody's paying attention to an asset when it's just flat and just sitting there. Everybody wants to buy into a pump. I don't buy into pumps. I buy way before the pump. And just remember, we've been talking about Api3 since it was under a $50 million market cap, since it's under this $150 million market cap. They reached their staking goals, and there's big things coming. Just like Fire Dragon, a great XRP community member goes on to say, just wait till it hits those top exchanges. Hold on to anything bolted down. Why do I think that this is going to hit a top exchange? And what do you think happens to this asset? Does it hit a $1 billion market cap someday? In my opinion, yes. Because the founding entity behind this group basically owns Coinbase, owns Kraken, owns a lot of the big exchanges. And another big entity behind this is the founding entity of Cardano itself. And let's look at Cardano, ADA, ADA, tomato, tomato. This value of ADA has absolutely went parabolic, well over a 100x since its 3-cent price last year. As Cardano and its whole organization has more purchasing power, what do you think they will be doing for their specific investments? This is what I consider to be part of my fundamental analysis, also known as common sense. But anyways, we're going to be watching the XRP price chart.
All right, so there you have it right there. That's Kevin Cage's take on Api3. And I agree with everything he said. Listing on bigger exchanges, that could be very fruitful. And Api3 could get a little bit crazy. So that's what we are looking forward to in the long run with Api3. And if Api3, once it does start to make that turn up, I don't see why it can't head up to the 272, $121. Also, one other thing with Api3 to look into and consider is staking. I actually staked this into this insurance pool on their website, api3.org, when the pool was almost full. And I'm not sure what they are doing with this pool, but this page has changed for me anyways. But it was at about 50 million the other day, and they were only looking for about 51 million in the pool. Maybe the pool's full. Maybe they closed it, but a nice 56 APY return. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that and see what's going on with that. But I at least got some in there and staked my Api3 in there, and I mean it's free tokens. It's free Api3. It is locked away for the first year, but that's no big deal. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Short and sweet, and just some price predictions for you there and some things to keep your eyes peeled for. That'll be it for this video. See you next time.